thing 1-2. We'll see if that does it. Alright, I don't know if I'm sounding alright. You guys will have to tell me if I sound okay right now. And if I don't, I'll just add back whatever filter I just took off. Turns out I just had to unplug it and plug it back in. Yeah, it was doing this weird thing where it was constantly like muting and then unmuting like every half a second, and it wasn't any of the inputs, because if I actively muted it, through here, it would show that it was muted, but that it was transmitting and then untransmitting. So I had to take it straight to the source. But yeah, Bob, good to see ya. Deployable, good to see ya. Hey, Moonhopper, Moonraker. Hey, Dave. Forsaken, good to see ya. Hey, Silas, Sidewinder, Blighty. And Becker, I don't know if you're, like, able to play, but if I find a Vanduul mask in a box, I'll sit on it for you. Adrian, good to see you, man. And Lenny, that just means I'm gonna have to make up for extra dad jokes, doesn't it? An AK, they should be able to. At the very worst, AK, maybe take a screenshot. Grayson, good to see you, man. What's up, Silas? Stream Elements actually working? Hey, Sean. Good to see you, man. Alright. We're gonna see if we can find some more, what do you call those things? The masks. Before I do, though, I'm going to safeguard this particular outfit, because I was going to give Crumpet all that armor. So, let's get naked and then unnaked. Clothed. There we go. We'll use that to go hunt it down. And a backpack. Always need a backpack. Because sometimes you go to places that don't have inventory, and you need to be able to carry stuff out. Hey, joke. Nice, Moon. 3. That's actually really good. I like the little red boots that come with this undersuit. Make sure there's no masks sitting in here. Nope, just a 9% synergy. We'll just let that go.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Aw, Bob. Aw. Man, I'm sorry to hear about the stream sniper. What happened? Hey, Scott.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I don't know, Farming. Them yoga pants, those yoga pants do some good work, you know? Even on my form.
Thank you.
Hey, Apple. Oh, yes, Moon Up. I want to keep that silly helmet so much. It's just so nice. Hey, Intra. Hey, Warhead. Hey, Warhead, do you guys still have all them Vanduul helmets for me? Preferably with the head still in them. Lenny, yes. What they're supposed to do, Lenny, okay, yes and no. they're supposed to assign at least one of each to your account. So that way, you know, when things get reset, you what's the word? You get a copy of at least one. Hey, Disco. Warhead, I'm sorry.
Please visit us again.
I got my I got computer set up at the new place, and I forgot to log back into Gilded. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at that. Sorry, I'm just gonna eat a burrito and a water before I leave. There we go. Citrus beef. Disco, good to see you, man. How's work going? Yeah, you see, AK, like, Referral 1 is just generally my favorite place to hang out anyway, as far as, like, having to have a place to stay. Alright. Not yet, Coyote. We're still kind of moving things over, and I've been slow. So what I have done is...
To the ASOP vehicle
It's been a long time trying to scrub cigarette out of walls and carpets, and that's taken a while. Had to go to Lowe's over the weekend to get a 4-inch to 3-inch pipe converter thing for the dryer vent. That was, you know, fun. It was surprisingly expensive too, like $11 for this thing, and it's basically a very short pipe that's 4 inches, and then it shortens to a 3-inch diameter. It's like $11, and I mean that's not bad, I guess, but it's basically just a piece of rolled thin metal, you know, like it's not what's the word? I don't feel like it should be that expensive, you know?
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following.
Hangar 1. Apple, you can report stream snipers. Yes, you can. Yeah, Warhead, that's part of it too. Honestly, that's one of the reasons that I don't particularly care about stream sniping. Well, okay, I feel like maybe care is the wrong word. Well, it's just, you know, one, unless someone is like, you know, specifically typing out, I'm stream sniping you, Jack, there's really no way for me to prove that that's what they're doing. And, you know, too, when it comes to trading, I still kind of subscribe to the whole Eve mentality. If you want to be able to trade without being caught, don't broadcast what you're doing. Like, literally, don't broadcast. But, again, that is my own personal doctrine. And at no point in time do I want to apply that to anybody else. So, you know. Hey, Keel. Wait, Bub, what are you 3D printing? Oh, Disco, you shouldn't work so hard, man. Besides, you know, with the holidays coming up, things are gonna get real, what's the word? Hectic.
Thank you.
Once upon a time, I worked at a call center for FedEx. And, you know, I joined this account in like late October. Getting ready for the holidays, and oh man, oh man, oh man. The amount of people who will say and do terrible things on the phone. Hey, Raymond. Yeah, gonna do a mix of both. Do some trade, do some mask hunting. That way, if there's anybody still missing some Vanduul masks, maybe we can help them out if they haven't got theirs yet. Oh, Warhead, I know. At least late November, you know? Oh, yeah, Coyote. That one's, yeah. Like, if you keep server jumping, you keep getting the same person. It gets a bit more apparent. I will say, though, sometimes I have tried to avoid specific people, and I keep winding up in the same servers as them. But that one's a little bit different, because even if you're in the same server, you don't need to be in the same area, you know? Squirrel, good to see you, man. Well, if I find one, I'll let you know. Oh, Keel, this was way back in the day. This was like the 2.0 days. This was before friends lists, when you just had to join a server and hope you and a friend got into the same ones. You'd have to join the server at the exact same time. Actually, let's go to private property. I got you, Bob. Yeah, no, see, this is for the dryer. Of course, you know. I guess they get to charge for, I don't know, high heat metal or whatever. Hey, Mason. Well, you see, Squirrel, also over the weekend, in the spirit of Halloween, I did two things. I went and visited a corpse, and by that I mean I went to the mall in Hot Springs, which, as we know, malls are dying. Because I was in the area, I was like, alright, you know, I've got all the stuff I need for the house, I got all the home improvement junk that I have remembered for now. What else can I do in Hot Springs while I'm up here? So I decided to go to the mall, and guys, let me ask you guys a question. Let's say you've got a place that sells cookies. Let's say this place is called, I don't know, Great American Cookie Company or Crumble Nuggets or whatever. You know, just actually, you know what, the name doesn't matter. The name doesn't matter. Let's just say you have a cookie place in a mall. What day of the week do you think you should be open the most on? Like, what day do people go shopping on? Do you think it'd be the weekend? Do you think it would be a Saturday? And if so, do you think maybe that you should be open on a Saturday? Because if so, you and this cookie place in the mall do not think the same. They are closed on Saturdays, and you know, maybe it's like a franchise thing, and whoever owns it has something they gotta go do on Saturdays, but they weren't open. And I gotta tell you, I was super disappointed, because I wanted one of those cookies more than anything. Hey, Arcturious. Sorry, I have been rambling about this cookie place. Aw, well, you know what? That's a nice. We'll just throw it in the backpack for now. Hey, Pagan. I mean, Dave, that could also be it. That could also be it. Yeah, like Friday, that's when you order your pizza. Like, I'm never like, it's a Tuesday, I'd like a pizza. Actually, no, that's a lie. Okay, you know what, that's a really bad example. Cause, you know, but like, generally, people are gonna get a pizza on a Friday. Cause, you know, that's when you get paid and you're like, yeah, let's get a pizza. I'm on top of the world financially. And then Monday rolls around and you go, oh, I spent too much money. I am on the bottom of the world financially. But for that one brief moment on that Friday night before you know, fiscally implode, you order a pizza. Hey, Phaedrus. Good to see you, man. Oh, yeah, Squirrel. I've heard good stuff about Scorn. I mean, Pagan, they're not too bad. We've been kind of taking our time. I had my first test of the shower tier 1 with my hoobity-jubity setup. I know that's not a super technical word, but actually, I've got a diagram. I'll post it in the Discord eventually, of the shower and the system I have set up. That's it, robot. Monday is for ramen noodles. And Fridays are for pizza. Also, Friday, I'm in Love by The Cure. Yeah, Pagan, I've got an L-rod on order for the curtain. That way to protect the cabinets and some other stuff. Because the system I've got set up right now, it turns out that the amount of water pressure coming out of the faucet is so strong that it can't all fit through the shower hose, so I also get a bit of extra coming out of the faucet itself. Oh no, Phaedrus, I wish. No, see, Phaedrus, my bathroom in the house is set up with a bathtub only, no shower. And this would be an easy fix if there wasn't an entire set of cabinets that runs from the mirror to across the wall where the faucet is, therefore depriving the ability to set up a standard shower adapter. So I've had to run the shower ahead to the opposite wall, and I'm gonna have to use a power drill to mount the excess hose to the wall. That way it's not like awkwardly rubbing up against my legs while I'm, you know, taking said shower. But I'm not a home improvementologist. Contractor. I'm not a contractor. So this is, you know. I'm setting up very crackpot ideas for getting a shower going. Because don't get me wrong, I love baths. I've taken a few here already. But sometimes you need to take a shower because, you know, they take less than 30 minutes. Unless it's just a really good shower or you're depressed or drinking in the shower, which, you know, I'm not going to lie. There's been a few times while I've cried in the shower while eating day-old french fries. We don't have to get into that specifically, but, you know. Yeah, Pagan, that's the thing. Like, okay, so Pagan, let me tell you. Let me tell you about. All right, so it's a 5-foot wide thing. So I thought, well, it'll be like at least a foot for the far wall, 5 feet for the long wall, another foot for this. So we'll need at least 8 foot plus another connector. So I got 13 feet of shower hose. And it turns out that maybe even 8 was too much. Oh, Raymond, you think that's bad? Ugh, Pyrite got me earlier. Hey, Randir. Well, you see, Moon, I ordered a total of 13. I ordered an 8-foot hose and a 5-foot hose. Because I thought I would need the 8 to mount it. And then the 5 to, you know, move the actual hose around. Because, you know, like for the shower head, you want to be able to move it around and stuff. So I've got a total of 13 put all together. So I'm going to have to take that apart And I think I can just stick with 8. I'll go check out Flanagan. I used to work with a guy named Flanagan. Yeah, that's it. You enter a rock hunter. Well, you see, Power, that's the thing. I horrendously... Alright. I thought I would need 8 feet just to mount to the wall. Because I was thinking like a 1.5 foot for the wall with the faucet. And then 5 feet for, you know, the long wall. And then a 1.5 foot for the other one. And I'm mounting it to the wall. It's like, alright, once I do that, I'll need extra hose. So I could, you know, dismount it from the shower holder and, you know, move it around like you would a regular shower. And I greatly overestimated how much I was gonna need. I'm bad at estimating how much hose I'm gonna need. But at least I had more instead of, you know, not enough. Yeah, see, Adrian knows what I'm talking about. A good long shower. We don't find a mask on selling, though. I'm just gonna go grab the caterpillar and we're gonna do some short hops. See, Arcturus, I was using my tape measure, but I was thinking, well, it's a shower, so I'll probably need a little bit of give, and I just greatly, yeah. But yeah, Power, but see, at the same time, I didn't want the hose against me. I actually bought a bunch of hose clamps to mount to the wall. That way I could still take a bath and whatnot and never have these actual, you know, the hose bit up against my legs or whatever while I'm taking a shower. So I was trying to account for that, too. Hey, Tom. Ooh, the pharmacy. That's always a long line. I'm sorry. Well, you see, Sai, I actually don't have 13 spare feet of bathroom space. It's actually a very tiny bathroom. It is 5 feet wide. That's my issue. It's, hold on. If I'm eyeballing this, I'm looking at the wall. Shares a wall there. Actually, hold on. I've got the measurements on my phone because I took measurements before going to the store. Because while I am not a smart man, I can at least be a prepared man. And... okay, so it's 8 feet long, 5 feet wide. The bathtub is on the 5 feet wide portion. So an actual usable space, it's very tiny. Hey, getting liminal? Oh yeah, it's beautiful when it works. Oh, that's right, I still need to recalibrate Toby. I keep forgetting to do that. We're gonna go grab the cat. We're gonna go, move some cargo. Yeah, exactly, Phaedrus. Like, you know, you're trying to take a shower, you got Spotify blasting, and you're trying to sing and, like, dance around, and you can't, because you got this hose, and it just, you know, it's a thing about, like, objects creating dead space that you don't want to traverse through. Oh, Tom, sure you can. You just, spin slowly. C power, that's why you clamp it down. But yeah, like, so, version 1, like, I wanted to make sure everything would work. I'm actually getting plenty of pressure out of the hose, so now comes the improvement portion of the home improvement, the shower improvement. And, I'm still waiting on, oh, hey! Heck yeah, Yentra. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you. And as far as the Get Jack the Bar Citizen Fund, I actually think we're good. Because like there was, that day, I want to say a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I feel like it's been 2 weeks. That you guys gave me an amazing outpouring of support, and that got my train ticket. And then Brian Donovan, I don't know if he's here right now, but he was incredibly generous and actually allowed me to use his hotel points to get a hotel. So I don't really have to worry about paying for a hotel out of pocket at all now.
Please proceed to assigned landing.
So really the only thing that I've got to pay for is food and buying a travel bag and, the cider and stuff. And I think you guys have covered that quite generously, So thank you. I'm going to try not to get horrendously drunk, but I know my limits and my ability to go past them, so you guys will probably see me making a complete jerk out of myself, either on Spectrum, Discord, in someone's live stream, or all three.
Landing complete.
No worries, Pagan. I've got the what is that thing called? It tracks the progression of time. The watch counter downer. Timer. Crap, the timer. Timer's going. I've got an hour and a half. Well, an hour and 26 minutes. Oh yeah, Pagan? See, Pagan, I plan to wear my CIG employee hoodie, so I should be super easy to pick out. Either that or my Drake jacket. I'm gonna bring both. I just don't know which one I'm actually going to wear to the thing. Hey, Biker. Yes, Yentra, I am a super lightweight. Now, it is apple cider, so I could probably survive 2 to 3 of those, which means I'll probably have 6. Matt, let me tell you a story, Matt. Once upon a time, I drove some friends to a convention that happened to be in the hotel that we were staying at. And I got so drunk that I woke up in the wrong hotel. Which is weird because I started drinking in the hotel where we were staying, where the convention
Vehicle
was.
selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered.
So yeah. Oh yeah, Biker, it's gonna be taxis all the way. I mean, I'm taking the train up there. I'm not driving. You think I want to drive in Chicago? Actually, once upon a time, I got super drunk at a friend's house, and when I came to, when I awoke, when I was alighted, brought back into the world, I woke up in the front yard. So I was still on the premises, but I was wearing a poncho, and I don't mean like a rain poncho. I mean like an actual poncho, with no pants. And when I finally found my pants, they had a Zippo lighter in the pocket with a bunch of dolphins on it, making half a heart. Like it was one of those lighters where there's two of them in a pair. When you put them together, it makes like a heart shape. And the design of the heart was made of little like pink dolphins. And I never found out who had the other one. And I still have that Zippo lighter somewhere. That will forever be a mystery. Negative, Serial. I was not, nor have I ever been a CIG employee. I just happen to own one of their jackets. Hey, and Revenant. Hey, no worries, Robinson. Ah, thank you, Moon. Or Pagan, whoever deleted that. I guess they heard my talk of no pants and decided that they were welcome here. Exactly, Pagan. And they were probably like, wow, that guy was super drunk. And I was. I was also very young then, 22, 23. All right, now we get to sit here for 10 minutes while I get back 5% of hydrogen. Oh yeah, Robinson, that SSD. Oh, that'll change the world for you. Ah, that's fair, Pagan. But yeah, Matt, that's pretty much what I mean by me drunk. I don't plan to lose any pants. I don't plan to go home in anyone else's clothes or have anyone else go home in my clothes. I plan to behave myself. And Moon, you are right. CIG employees will probably be wearing their gear. But that's the reason I wanted to wear mine. I mean, what are they gonna do? Kick me out? I want to go up there. Look one of the CIG people in the eye. And with a quivering lip say, "Why don't you like me?" Hey, Andy, good to see you, man. Heck yeah. I will hand over each and every single one of my boxes. Actually, you're doing me quite a favor because, you know, I'm moving, so I've got all these boxes and crap, and I don't know what to do with them. So, really, if you think about it, that is actually working out for me. Exactly, Warhead, and like, you know, like, why don't you guys fix trade? How come you won't talk about it? How come you keep snubbing my emails? How come you...
Thank you. Please visit again.
How come you won't notice me, Senpai? That's it, Dave. I want my... Whoops. I want my Drake lobster. I want my lobster. It's in the lore. All they have to do is make it. Or rename whatever the cutter is. Like, take the Drake cutter and call it the lobster. You know, actually, when I was a kid, I had a bit of an impediment. I could not say lobster. For whatever reason, I always put an M in there, so it was always like red lobster. And I don't think I got over that until I was like 10. And Lenny, that's fair. People always say, like, you know, you got a plan until you get hit. Mine is I've got a plan until I have a drink. Hey, Mabuto. Good to see you, man. Whoa, Yetra. Did you get in the forever hole? Oh, Phaedrus, of course. We've got a garbage ship. It's called the 600i. I'm kidding. It's a fun ship, but it's getting a heck of a facelift. It's getting a facelift. That's it, Warhead. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Liminal, I'm actually mouse and keyboard. I am a keyboard warrior. This way I can fly spaceships and type up armchair opinions about things that I actually don't know any sort of passing knowledge on at the exact same time. I can go on the internet and tell lies. And that way I don't have to relinquish control of my controls to do it. Seeing Revenant, Simoleon sounds like some sort of like mechanical lubricant. And Phaedrus, I feel like what they would actually do is they'd get like a Hull C, load it up with all the garbage, point it at a sun, get it to speed, and then just detach all the boxes and just let the boxes fly into the sun. Oh no, Serial. The 400i is fine. The 600i is getting an interior facelift. That's right, in Revenant. Like Thin Lizzy. I am just a cowboy, lonesome in the thread. I'm gonna beat this topic about slaving the turrets to the pilot until it's dead. Hey, Rudy. Yeah, man, things are going all right. Yeah, Revenant, it's gonna be, alright. It would be like synthetic Vaseline. Yeah. Expands when it gets hot. That way, when there's a bunch of mechanical movement, it actually spreads out to hit the parts that you can't normally get to. Yeah, that's it. I'm not a mechanic. I wouldn't ask me for any sort of mechanical knowledge. Hey, Rich. Yeah, Yentra, it looks nice. Like, will I fly it? No. Will I slowly work towards one in game and then go, why did I buy this? Yes. Yes, I will. Oh, you see, okay, alright. I love the Cutlass. I'm a Drake fanboy at heart. But I love the design of the Spirit. However, between the two, I feel like the Cutlass is probably more my style. That's right, Phaedrus. Hey, it's alright. Good to see you, man. Hey, Raven. Well, tell you what, Raven, I will be the first to tell you that I do not drive a Tesla or a BMW or Benz. I drive a Hyundai Sonata, a particularly old one with a lot of miles on it at that. Like, you know, it's a freelancer, Max. He's probably just grabbing Laranite. Hey, Hellhawk. Good to see you, man. Yeah, see, Mobutu's got a pickup truck. See, Zeke, that's fair too. Like, all right, so out of all three, the E1, the Fancy Taxi, is my favorite. I love the design of that, and AJ actually gave me one. Gifted one to me. And the only downside is I have to deal with a Cutlass Steel until it actually comes out, which was incredibly kind. Because like the A1, I want to fly the A1. I want to get the A1 mostly because it's literally designated the A1, which here in America is a type of steak sauce. I just want that whole, like, run in, jump down, bomb, bomb, bomb. Like, you've been hit by the steak sauce. Marinate in them tears. And then, you know, you can put on, like, a folksy southwestern cowboy accent. You guys remember those commercials from the 90s? About, like, picante hot sauce and how some of these cowboys were cheap enough to get their hot sauce from New York City. Hey, Bruce. And Revenant, my Sonata is from 2002. I haven't really noticed a lot of rust. Like, there's a little bit from age, but it's not rusting out. I will say in Revenant that it has spent a lot of time in New Mexico. Like... Alright, real talk. My Hyundai Sonata has 336,000 miles on it. Which, for my metric compatriots out there, that's over 500,000 kilometers. So it's been around.
Torpedo burrito.
Heck yeah, Xanders. Thank you, man. Hey, look, it actually went off. It actually went off. That's it. That's it, yeah. New York City! Liddy, I feel like we'll get it into PTU this year. Heck yeah, Xanders. Thank you, man. Was it pagan? I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. And Revenant, Arkansas is not arid. Actually, in Revenant, let me put it like this. Arkansas is so moist. Actually, we're gonna hit all these boxes while we're here. Arkansas is so wet as a state. Cotton candy cannot exist outside of a container. Like, I bought some cotton candy a while back. Ate it. Felt terrible. Laid down, forgot to seal it. Woke up 2 hours later. It had wetted itself and compressed into a hardened, wet ball. Because the air is so humid here, cotton candy cannot exist. Sorry, I feel like I just used all of the worst possible words to describe both an environment and a food. Oh, cereal! I've actually got tons of them. What I'm doing is I'm looking around, and if I happen to find one, I'm gonna sit on them for other people. That way, anyone who's still looking for one can grab one. And I would love to do commercials for Star Citizen. I feel like, okay, I need to actually upload that torpedo burrito commercial to YouTube. I keep forgetting to do it. I'm sorry. I really do keep forgetting to do that. Yes, Xanders, it actually does become permanent. They'll actually add it to your account on the website. I'm just gonna steal all these. But, you know, it's the whole if you lose it, you gotta reset your account to get it back. I need to, Raven. The problem is, like, I want to do another trade tutorial, but 318 will, you know, possibly change how a lot of that works. So I've been in a holding pattern, waiting for that, and that keeps getting pushed and pushed. I guess I could update my how to land tutorial. The UI is different now. Oh yeah, YouTube Shorts. I need to get into those. Yeah, you know, that one was good. It's just, it's so old, the UI is different now. You know, people ask, like, oh, how do you get that UI? And it's like, oh, you don't. It's just, it's so old that's what we used to have. Yeah, Raymond, that's true. Aw, no boxes. Oh, well. Let's go sell some cargo, shall we? Contra. Oh no. Oh no. Hangars are hangars are definitely one of those things that they don't they haven't talked about in a while. Oh yeah, Xandris, like every Drake ship needs a fan, you know? Like, you know, the original Cutlass had like the hang down bus fan, which I really liked. And then, you know, we got the Cutlass with the update. And you know, they had a fan. And you'll probably notice, looking here at the Caterpillar cockpit, that you probably don't see one. But that's okay, because inside the Caterpillar, there's me, and I'm the biggest fan. Oh, did he? Did he, Xandris? I enjoy Star. Oh, Dave, like, that's what I like. Drake has that, like, kind of 1930s and 1960s Soviet little bit of Art Deco design for everything.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear.
Oh, yeah, Adrian. Oh. See, Adrian, I'm not, like, okay. I will be the first to admit that I'm not good when it comes to combat. But it's one of those things that I still support. I'm just not good at it. Oh, Keel, are you talking about that one from over the weekend? Oh my god. Ooh. You know, Xandris, I actually really miss the old design of the Cutlass. There was a lot of wasted space, but it was so fun. Yeah, Wardy, okay, you know what, you're right. Sometimes my laugh isn't the most benevolent sounding. AM, the masks are around until, I think, Halloween or November 1st. The intro, was that a friend of yours? Uh-oh. Oh, it's a Taurus, okay. Looks like I'm about to get Mantis popped. Yeah, Disco, have a good one, man. Oh, Zell, I'm glad you got to hear it. You see, Raven, back in the day, I used to do a lot of, like, you know, Call of Duty 4, the first Modern Warfare. Way back in the day. That was ye olden days. That was 2007, 2008. See, that's it, Gadget. I fight with my landing gear. Oh, yeah, Kill. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, no, because, like, I actually still have that one pulled up, Kill, before all the comments got deleted. Because, you know, I was lucky that I didn't see anyone that I both know and like giving their not nice opinions in there, but man, oh man, like, it's just disappointing, you know? It's very disappointing. Oh, yes, Adrian, I quite enjoyed that video. See, Warhead, now that I will definitely understand, because it's like, I want all the paints in the world. Give me everything. Like, you know, if I had my way, every single one of my ships would look like a Jimmy Buffett LSD trip. But as long as it takes CIG to whip out a skin sometimes... Like, you guys remember last year when they sold the Halloween paints? And the patch was so delayed that we didn't get them till November? Oh yeah, I gotcha. And the thing is, like, realistically, I know not everyone's ever going to, you know, get along. Like, it's not going to happen. But, you know, a tentative peace, and at the very worst, tolerance can happen. People just get so threatened.
Landing gear down.
See, Phaedrus, that's an excellent piece of advice. And I should follow that advice, because there's a lot of times that I run my mouth. You know what? You do got me there. You do get me on the holiday skins, especially that blue and white one. So, okay. That part is a fair cop. Also, the guide skins. Those were really nice. Xandris, I'm gonna say it's because they had to have at least one ready for next year, because for some reason, only Drake gets the ghoulish green. Yeah, that's it, Phaedrus. Yeah, Gil, like half that thread got deleted because of just all the crackpot conspiracy theories people were tossing around in there. Just makes me sad. All these people want to play a future game while living in the past. Flat Crusader. Does Crusader have anything to be flat about? Oh yeah, Warhead, that's fair. Well, I mean, Crusader gets it too. The MSR gets the, you know, Fortuna. Yeah, what do you mean, like coming in just upside down to the last second? Because, oof, the winds of Hurston are going to make this very difficult. very difficult. In fact, I think I'm actually going to flub this landing. Nope. Too fast, too fast. Alright, we're gonna have to dismount early. Landing is not nearly as cool as I wanted it to be. Yep, we're gonna flub. We're gonna flub. We flubbed. Them winds throwing me off. Been a long time since I've been in Lorville anyway.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Ah, well. I'll go to ArcCorp and do it there. Make myself feel better about myself. Nah, there's nothing wrong with this ship. We got, look, warning. Yeah, that just lets you know everything's alright. Oh, Dario, it's because I love the Caterpillar. I've got a C2, and I fly it. But, man, there's just something about the Caterpillar that I just enjoy, you know? Like, it looks like a trucker. Like, you look at a Caterpillar and you're like, yeah, that thing hauls cargo. Yeah, robot, yeah, pace. Conte hot sauce. Nah, Ganja, you can do it. I believe in you guys. Crazy, the thing about coupled mode is sometimes I find it very restrictive when I'm trying to stabilize, and I'll end up stabilizing too much.
Welcome to
If
the
I had
ASOP
like a,
vehicle retrieval system.
I don't know, keyboard camera, I could show you what I'm talking about, but I need to have it demand my attention. Otherwise, I don't give it the attention that it needs, and I end up coming to a stop, and I'm like, why am I stopped? Hey, Toki. Oh, Rustbeard, I think it'll still be easy enough. I think it'll be easy. I mean, I've already adapted to other flight models. You see, Rustbeard, back in the day, I don't know if you were around for the much maligned hover mode, but I discovered that as long as you landed at 50 meters per second or more, hover mode wouldn't turn on. So that's actually where I learned to like land super fast sometimes. As long as you check it into the hangar faster than hover mode can kick on, you don't have to worry about hover mode. Oh, Daryl, that's the thing too. Like, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, just let me know too, because I am horrendously bad at pronunciations. But objectively, the C2 makes more money. It's faster. At the moment, it's got a lot more fuel, especially for quantum fuel, so you can use things like your TS2 and, you know, get back and forth for a long time. 696 SCU versus the 564 on a Caterpillar. Combined with its essentially flying like a fat Vanguard, the C2 is faster and can make more money. Yeah, it can also carry vehicles. I just don't happen to fly the most efficient vehicle for what I'm doing at the moment. But that's okay. Well, gotcha, it is easy. It's just practice. Like, that's it. Like, okay, listen, I am not naturally good at this. I'm not gonna sit here and BS that, like, I was the airbud of landing ships. Like, I just happened to be good at it because I really wanted to. No. Like, when I joined Star Citizen, actually when I joined Star Citizen, it wasn't, you could fly anything, but, you know, when you first could, like, I was terrible at it. It sucks. Like, my landings were oof magoof, you know? Like, you could ask Crumpet. Like, back in 2.0, I would spend, like, whole sessions just taking off, landing, taking off, landing, practicing. Huh, can I do this? Can I do that? Ugh. Say what I don't want to do. Still that for 880. You know, Xanders, I don't remember what the last Aegis ship was. Legionnaire was Anvil, right? I mean, it has been a while since we've had the Nautilus? Was it the Nautilus? Hey, Death. We see, Intra, the C2 might not have a picnic table, but it does have a Pizza Hut booth. And that's something to definitely be said for the C2. I really like the Pizza Hut booth. I mean, yeah, Toki, but, like, I feel like if I can't park the ship and load a vehicle in without finagling it in, maybe I shouldn't put it in there. Hey, Play Crazy. Oh yeah, Ganja, tons of crashes. Tons and tons of crashes. Like, believe me, any sort of success I have, any sort of monument to my success is built out of the corpses of failure. They've just been melted down to their raw materials and rebuilt in a way that makes me look better. Believe me, I failed my way to the top when it comes to being able to land cool. Actually, no power? I don't know. Are we talking concept ships or ships that actually came out? Oh, yeah, Coyote. Oh, that was a fun one. That was a fun one. An AK, I hope. Robinson, you probably have damage. You might have to go to a hospital. Like in game, is what I mean. Like in-game hospital. Hey, Wayne.
Now arriving.
Not so bad. How about you, man?
Parking the train.
And Robinson, if you're at Everest, you might check in at the med clinic there,
Consider it your fellow traveler.
because it sounds like you might have a head injury, or you could be dehydrated or need food. Those will cause blurriness too. Because if you got like a tier 3 on your head, that'll do it, you know. And it is really easy to hurt your head in this game.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I mean, look at that guy. What sort of head padding does he got? He's got like a light cotton spread with the weird little skull cap, and then what? Glass?
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. The ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
There it is. There's me,
Vehicle
Caterpillar.
selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Honestly, Adrian, that one's really up to you. Like, especially if you're doing bounties. I like to fly my Buccaneer, but that's me. A lot of people will take out like a Constellation, because size 3 shield and a ton of gun. That's it, Death. When a t-shirt costs more than a torpedo. See, Arcturus, that's why I run everywhere. Once upon a time, Arcturus, I was in Area 18 and someone was going ballistic about people sprinting everywhere, saying, "This ruins my immersion. People sprinting everywhere in town. No one sprints everywhere in real life. This isn't how you would do things in real life." And, never mind that it's a game. It's an MMO. But, I'm trying to think, why, what justification could we make? And my idea was that for people, like us, truckers, people who spend a lot of time in space, that maybe we run everywhere to maintain our cardio. Because, you go up in space, and you get your fake gravity generator, but spend way too long up there, and, you end up like the Belters and what you call that? The Expanse. So yeah, you just you gotta get your cardio in everywhere you go to maintain your muscle stuff. Oh, Robinson. Hey, you man, didn't have to do that. You can save it for the whatever next ship you get. Thank you, man. Adrian, I don't know if this will help, but there is an issue with shields right now, where when you're moving, a lot of the shots you take will actually bypass your shields, because your shields lag behind you. This can be especially problematic for tiny things with no health, like the Mantis and the Hawk. So it might be better to look at slower, chunkier ships for now, if that's the particular issue you're running into. Yeah, see, exactly, Apple. That's it, Silas. Mixing armor sets, wearing a Vanduul mask, wearing... Robinson! Aw, heck yeah, man, thank you. Yeah, see, Maz, I mean, there's people that do it, and, more power to them. I'm gonna run because I want to make money. A Sentinel wouldn't be a bad idea. Because I'm sure you've noticed a lot, even when fighting people with energy weapons, that you're taking hull shots while your shields are still up. Hey, Daniel. Yeah, get good. Okay, here's the thing. Get good is fun to say. I'm not gonna lie, it is fun to say. However, it is completely dismissive of any actual advice and doesn't really do anything for you. I can't just go down to the Get Good store and upgrade my Get Gooder so I'm good at the thing. I can't just, it's like, oh, well, I'm good now. Oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? That takes practice. And sometimes that practice also involves, learning whatever the issue is that's preventing you from, I'm using air quotes, you can't see them, but, getting good. So, as fun as it is to say, I just don't like the dismissiveness. Not much, Daniel. We're just on the long haul. The really long haul. Actually, let's go to Artcore. Let's go visit old Humboldt. That's it, XZ. You gotta upgrade your get gooders. Sometimes your get good, yeah, like Zeke said, your get gooders go bad. Oh, Muzz, I'm sure he will be. My goodness, is that this weekend? And yeah, Adrian, exactly. Like, you just want to make sure that you can get as good as you can in the proper way. You don't want something slowing you down or holding you back. I'm curious. We can make that happen. Exactly, Red and Revenant. It's like, you know, let's say I'm doing a 5K. You know, I ask someone like, hey, like, how can I do better? And someone just says, run faster. It's like, oh my goodness. Like, obviously, you know, like, you know that phrase, it costs $0, or like it costs nothing to be a good person, or whatever. It's not true. It's not true. Like, you know, yeah, monetarily there's no actual cost to it, but it costs a lot to be a good person. Because it is so easy to make a snarky or dismissive comment, and a lot more difficult to actually, you know, sit on your snarkiness or your pride, your ego or whatever, you know, to sit on that so it can't get out and actually offer something constructive. Because, like, I know I do it a lot. I will, you know, say things that I should not. Especially on Spectrum. But it is so much harder to try to be good or offer something constructively in a way that builds someone up than it is to just drop, like, if someone says something to you that has any slight bit of rudeness to it, and sometimes people just lash out in pain. It is so much easier to just go nuclear and drop your own retort than it is to try to sit back, take a breath, and figure out the situation and help. And, yeah, Arcurious, yeah. That's good. Wow, that is so much shorter. That is a so much shorter way to put that. Thank you. I think you just saved me like 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, man, you've got time. I mean, it's not like this game's coming out anytime soon. Believe me, you got plenty of time to explore the verse. That's Walla. That's Walla. I need Lyria. Hey, Gun Dog, it's been a while, man. Wait, Chris, do you, the guns that you have, they're the specific nose guns, right? Because the Vanguards, they don't take every size 2. There's a very specific subset of size 2 guns that they take. Yeah, I think everyone else has probably already said what I just said, because I'm bad at reading sometimes. But yeah, what guns have you purchased for your Sentinel? Because that would be the biggest thing. Because all the Vanguard guns have like a 4-letter format. Like GMSA or GVRM or none of those are correct. But you get what I mean. They're not gonna be like, you know, M7s or things like that. Where is my Humboldt? Am I just missing it? There's launch pad. There's buckets. Wheelers. Aha! Humboldt. Yeah, like you can swap the underslung mount and you can swap the turrets, but it's the cluster of the 4 size 2s. Because they're all shoved up in the nose. And they don't actually have models, they just have barrels that poke out. Oh? Oh? Hey! Heck yeah! Thank you! Thank you, our mystery like and subscribe person. Thank you so much. That is, I believe that is 2 apple ciders for 2 full cider at Bar Citizen. Thank you. Hey, Moonraker, welcome back, man. Yeah, Chris, someone I'm sure has already linked Urkel. But, you can honestly just go for the energy repeaters, and it'll basically do the same thing. The size 2s for the Vanguards actually perform, I think, at the same level as size 3s. Well, AK, sometimes I have gunners, sometimes I don't. Just depends on the situation. At the moment, I don't have any gunners. It'd be really easy to rob me if anybody wanted to. Of course, granted a Humboldt, that's super easy no matter what. Robinson, if you're trying to park here, parking along the back of the building would probably be the easiest. Hey, Hans. Good to see you, man. Hey, Usain. Wait, Toki, what about cartoon voice actors? Yeah, sure, Adrian. I don't do a lot of Jumptown. Oh, yeah, and Revenant. I mean, like, you know, you guys have all been phenomenal. And I appreciate how nice and kind everyone here has been. Because, like, listen, I get it. I know it's hard sometimes. Because, I mean, you run into people from all walks of life. And there's a lot of people who take things differently than you, or vice versa. Oh, yeah, AK. I mean, okay, so that's kind of it, too, AK, is Jumptown is kind of a free-for-all. You know, it's basically whoever can hold it. And error. Oh, come on. That's kind of the fun of it. And the problem is, sometimes, you know, if you're just a solo player or a small group, you're going to get outdone. That's not my cat. Oh, it's because it's Robinson's caterpillar. Sorry. It's like, that's not my ship. But yeah, like, I know getting along is tough sometimes, and I appreciate you guys for doing it. I know a lot of people think that that should just be a basic thing, getting along, but that can be very difficult with all the different walks of life out there. That was a round of laser fire, wasn't it? Oh, Toki, I'd love to. I would love to. Kill. That's the thing too. Sometimes it also takes a while to deprogram from what you've, you know, learned or been taught. I didn't grow up in the most tolerant of households, and getting away from all that really helps get a more well-rounded scope of the world, you know? And a lot of people don't get that option. And that's always sad. Because it is much harder to accept things when the entire worldview you've had has been not to accept stuff. And you've never had a chance to see anything else. Did you, Moon? Are you deaf? Ah, mute, okay. It's alright, Moon. I'd mute me too. Sometimes it's difficult to hold a train of thought while I'm trying to plot a course, and I start tumbling over myself. Yeah, like what in Revenant said. Let the hate flow through you. And then you buy an A2. And then you do some topographical readjustment. Or what's another good one? Thermodynamic fleet liquidation. I like that one. Thermodynamic fleet liquidation. Jay, I would say at the moment, definitely more CPU bound. Like, you know, it's still gonna challenge a GPU. But you can skimp on the graphics card a lot more than you can the processor. Nice, Gideon. Oh. We were on Leary. We could have helped him out. Yeah, that's it, Zeke. Okay, alright, I got a question for you guys. Warhammer fans, I need you guys to answer a question for me. Because, like, all the Space Marines, you know, they got them swords that cut things on the molecular level or whatever. And I'm not trying to be, like, pedantic or whatever, but, like, isn't that just, like, how cutting works? Like, because like when you cut paper, like if I'm doing some arts and crafts and I cut it out with some scissors, like eventually down at the very, you know, tiny bits, like since it's separating, it is cutting it on the molecular level. Like that's how that works, right? Hey, Pickles. Daniel, what error is it giving you? Oh, yeah, curious. I know it might seem difficult to believe, but I know that feel. And mad on me? Oh no, I could not do a Welsh accent. I actually do not even know what a Welsh accent sounds like.
Landing gear down.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
There we go. There's the one I want. Oh yeah, that's what I want though. Like I want the sense. Like I wanna understand why that's so cool compared to like a pair of, you know, safety scissors, I guess. Like and Muzz, that's fair about the quantum bubble thingamabob thingy. I just like I know 40K is just like a cavalcade of
Pleasant stay.
ridiculous, grimdark, extreme things to sound super cool. Like, you know, the Emperor has to consume, what, 10,000 psychers a day just to stay alive? All that, like, you know, numbers that just, once they get so high, they don't even feel huge anymore because there's just no frame of reference. You know, Arcturus, I can't say that I do. What does F12 actually do? I'm gonna be honest. Outside of Star Citizen or various other games, I don't use my F keys. And yeah, Rich, there's a little bit of armor. Actually, yeah, where Sly was said. Nice, Daniel. Yeah, like I know where it is. Like just I never really use it, you know.
It takes all of us working together to keep ArcCorp safe and secure. Be vigilant and report possible threats every time.
Rich, if you're looking for a big selection, you might have to go to is it Tressler? Tressler or Michael 1? I forget.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility.
Just if you want a selection. Oh, hey, I think Luke's game came out today, Cosmo Tier. I should stream that. Figure out how to play it. Ooh, Daniel, I'm gonna say Magoat Aid Shelter on Selling. Yeah. If you're gonna find a Vanduul mask, it'll be at Magoat. I mean, I could be horrendously wrong. Robinson.
Now arriving.
Thank you, man. Yeah, Gideon, Terra Mills. Yeah, Terra Mills wouldn't be a bad idea to check. Alright. Let's go sell this cargo. Hey, Berlin. Good to see you. Daniel, Terra Mills is also on Selling. Honestly, I would just check every aid shelter and trade outpost on Selling, including private property. That's where I've had a lot of good luck at. But that's me. Everybody will tell you something a little different. There we go. Full price. Much better. Yeah, see, Arcturius found his stuff around Hurston. I got lucky the other night. I mean, it was a while back, but I did like a late night stream and I found 5 Vanduul helmets in 3 hours. Oh yeah, Sandras, Bezdek, and Lathan. Oh yeah, curious. I kept super quiet about it. I'm gonna take the old-fashioned way. And eat a hot dog while I wait. He doesn't have double dogs. Now let's take the Sonic Special. Hey, Luck Eater. Robinson, you'll have to store it. Take the power plant out. Call it back out. Get inside, turn the engines off. And then store it, put the power plant back in. Only way to fix that right now. I know it's a real pain, but that guy should look up. He should look up. Look up. I don't know if I actually have that on right now. I don't think I do. Oh yeah, Yensha. Yeah, no, the hot dog. I mean, that's a lot of cholesterol, you know? A lot of cholesterol, a lot of sodium, actually, too.
Now arriving.
That's it, Arcturus. We're tourists. You know, Keel, it's not too bad. I mean, it's mostly titanium that's, you know, worthwhile. But yeah, Luck, that's why we, you know, but you see, Luck, I haven't begun to digest it. It was still hitting my stomach, see? Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Thank you for visiting Arcorp.
Hey, Wadwick.
Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction,
Where am
we
I?
wish
There.
you beneficial
Vehicle
and
selected.
prosperous stay.
Stand by. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Your vehicle has been delivered.
Nice,
to
Adrian. Oh, I don't know, Toki. You can get into a lot of places in this game. So far, my crowning achievement is getting inside the fish tank at the Million Mile High Club.
Arcorp, investing in tomorrow's future.
That one took forever, but I did it. You know, Waterwick. All right, so let me tell you a story. When I was a child, I had a joke book, and it was a Halloween themed joke book. Or you know, just general ghoulishness. But mostly like, you know, Halloween themed, or at the very least things that you would expect to run into around Halloween themed. And you know, it had such silly jokes like, what's a vampire's favorite holiday? Thanksgiving. Or, you know, why did the ghost not go to the dance? Because he had no body to go with. And as a kid, I thought these were an absolute riot. And as an adult, absolutely none of that has changed. I still enjoy those stupid jokes. Well, you know, Gideon, I actually did leave for a while. Unfortunately, I had to come back. The thing about Arkansas is you can make just enough money to live, but not enough to leave. And part of the problem is, you know, yeah, I can go somewhere, but housing has been a huge issue for how many years
You're
now?
clear to launch.
You know, well, I can eat and pay my bills and whatnot, and being able to move somewhere else is very difficult for the time being. Like, let me put it like this. The cost of living is low because the quality of living is low. And Toki, you should definitely try getting in the tight spots. That's what makes it so fun. Just don't wear an outfit you like. See, Wadwick, that's good. I'll have to add that to the repertoire. I mean, I'm curious that's true, but
Thank you.
there's also the pocketbook. like, you know, I could move somewhere, live in a cardboard box. Actually, when I was a kid, what is going on? I'm just gonna close the chat. I guess there's not much to read there anyway. When I was a kid, my grandparents bought a brand new fridge, and fridges come in boxes. That was a dumb. You know that they come in boxes. Anyway, it was a very large cardboard box, and I was so hyped for this box. I think I spent like the whole summer living in that stupid box. Like, I moved a flashlight in there to hang down so I could have lighting. I would read in it. All this stuff. It wasn't a carport, so it wasn't like melting under the summer sun. But I spent a long time in that cardboard box. Yeah. Yeah.
Landing gear up.
Oh, curious. You out in the country? And yeah, Berlin, Mud's already got it, but sadly no. It has to be one of your own ships. Hey, Zeeks. Oh yeah, Kendera. Like, for example, when I lived in Texas, I had a little bitty cheapo house. My house was, I think, like $50,000, $55,000, one of those. And my property taxes were about $2,000 a year. And that was a house that was paid off. A house across from me was being rented, and they wanted $850 a month. That wasn't a particularly fancy house or anything like that. It's just, you know. And Texarkana was weird. The rent prices were Dallas-like, but the pay was not. In Space, did I say hi? Just in case I didn't, man. Good to see you. Oh yeah, Zeke. Kids are like cats, man. You give them a big enough cardboard box, they'll just take it. They'll just move into it, you know? See, what you do is you tell them if they keep it up, they're gonna have to live in that box their whole life. You gotta give them that emotional trauma. Don't actually do that. Don't emotionally traumatize your kids. But you know what? I'm not feeling Hardcore 045. How about we go to Shady Glen? Everybody likes Shady Glen. If I can find it. There you are. There's old Shady Glen. Go buy some alcohol. Be a precursor to, Oh? Oh! Oh, man. Ivan! Heck yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. Jackaxes. I like that. I like that. That's good. That is good. Thank you, man. Oh, yeah, no, the Nova will not fit in the Caterpillar. Even if you try to get it in sideways, there's just not enough room, sadly. Thank you, Tom. I had a heck of a time lining it up. Like, getting the dissolve just right and getting the timing right on it so I could just dissolve quickly into that without it actually doing that weird oh-so-slight overlap you see in a lot of things. Yeah, see, Arcturus, yeah. That's actually, okay, you know, crazy, funny you say that. That's actually where the name comes from. I got the inspiration off a war memorial from a Mr. Harry P. Baxton. And then it was, what's the word? Adjusted accordingly to fit a particular character for Traveler, and man, I miss playing Traveler. That is probably my favorite tabletop, and coincidentally, the one I've played the least. Now, who could that be? Ah, it's Robinson, and a Retaliator. Oh, I hope those aren't aimed at me. Yeah, see, Tom, like, okay, so my biggest issue with that one, Tom, is that the original helmet, the Why Not helmet, and the Parasite helmet, while based on the same design, have different colors. So it's like, do I try to do color correction and make everything else look weird, or what? Like, that was my biggest issue. Hey, Lonix. That's it in Revenant. Like, I kept wanting more. Hey! Been a long time since I've seen a gun. Robinson, I don't know if you want in here, but I'm gonna leave one of these sniper rifles for you in case you do. Oh yeah, Tom. Yeah, they still sell Travel, and I love Travel. What? Those come in green? I didn't know those came in green. Did you guys know that? That the Citadel arms come in green now? What? Neat. But yeah, Tom, like, they still sell Traveler. It's just, it's been very difficult to try to find people around these parts that'll play Traveler. And Lonix, I'm alright. How are you? How is the dad to be? You guys getting everything ready? Painting rooms, taking classes? What else do you do to become a dad? I'm sorry, not to become a dad, to prepare for the what is it called? The miniature person, the flesh nugget, the baby. Sorry, I forgot the word. Yeah, the baby, that's it. Thank you, Lucky. I can never... Sorry, I don't really mess around with babies a lot. I forgot the word. Oh. Yeah, see, Shabbat, this is why I can't have kids. Nice, Lonix. How much longer you guys have to go? Like you got like an expected due date? Mines, no. Okay. I'm not gonna sit here and be accosted again. I'm not gonna have this character assassination. Wow, 417. People really are laying off trade right now. March 9th. Oh, that'll be here before you know it. Wow, I got blown back. Yeah, see, in Revenant, that's what I've been told after Baby Puck Gate. You seem as I do too, except, you know, the relentless teasing I would get. Tom, if you ever get the chance, I would highly recommend it. I love the novel method that Traveler has for character creation. It's just, you know, one of my favorite things. So, like, you guys got a name picked out yet? Or, like, is it still too early to tell, or what? Oh my god, okay. One, no contact information was exchanged. Like, because there was not enough damage done for it to be exchanged. Like, again, it was at best, you know, a slight inconvenience. So yeah. Curious, you gonna be a dad too? That's fair, Lonix. That's fair. Oh, hey, did you guys see that? My altimeter was actually working.
By the beards of antiquity!
Yes! Yes! Oh, heck yes, Lucky. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, that's my favorite one. By the beards of antiquity. Oh, we're just getting a ton of animations all of a sudden. I guess it's time for me to take my pills. Thank you, Luck Eater. Thank you. And yeah, Lonix, yeah, you can totally gift them now. They're trying to slowly catch up to all the Twitch features. Alright, I'll take my meds. Let me get lined up here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna take like half a bottle with me, I swear, to Chicago. Let's see, I want to take them on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's 12 Tarpeo, 3 Losartan. I better take a couple of extra just to be safe. Alright, one sec. Let me knock these back. there we go. And lastly, the low sartan.
Is now off.
Totally not named after a wizard. Alright, I live another day. Hey, Mark. Okay, so Mark, if you can wait, I would say around late November, probably the 3rd week of November. There's actually probably going to be a free fly. So you could actually try the game out for free and see if you actually like it at all. That way you don't have to worry about buying anything. That would probably be the best thing to do. But yeah, man, like, honestly, the $45 way is probably the best way to go. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, man, I've bought a bunch of ships. I have probably bought more ships than I have really any business buying. And they're fun. They're super fun, but at the same time, I no longer have those, you know, ships to work toward. So honestly, yeah, like starting with the basics and going from there, honestly, even just from a progression standpoint, would probably be the best thing to do. Because, like, you can earn all but, like, what, 3 chips in-game? 4, and some of those are just paint job alternatives, so. Oh, thank you, Julio. Matt. Oh, Matt. Oh, thank you for the limerick, Matt. Heck yeah. I'm going to overlook the slight hitting babies with air hockey pucks routinely part. Oh yeah, Mark, you can, yeah, man. Like, tell you what, Mark. Let me get down on the ground here, and we'll go to a ship store, and you can see what all you're looking at. Like, realistically, you know, depending on the ship you're going for, it's going to take a little bit to get to. But like, oh, like once you know what you're doing, Mark. Like, let's say you get yourself, I don't know, the Mustang. Once you learn the game and learn the ropes and learn what you're doing, you can get the money for a better ship, like an Avenger Titan, pretty much in 1 to 3 days, depending on how much time you have to play. Or sometimes you'll just go, hello, I'm new,
Please proceed
and
to assigned
you will
landing
just
bay.
drown in offers for assistance, chips, things like that. Like, I mean, AK, going with a Titan can be excellent too. I mean, that's going to be a lot more forgiving. Now, Ivan, that is true. We'll have a lot more to do than by then, though. Gosh, I hope. Oh yeah, Mark. Like, the Star Citizen is a very friendly community. Like, you'll run into a few jerks here and there, but that goes for everywhere, you know? Like, no community is without its rough around the edges people. Alright, I'm not really lined up for it, so this might go badly. But we're gonna go for the front flip this time. And I'm running out of time, but there we go. Let's do it. Oh, we flipped too soon. Dang it. Okay. Well, darn. I went too fast. And I scuffed it up. Oh, well. I'll get some practice in on that later.
Doesn't stay.
Ha! Zeke, that's pretty good. Oh, good old Mord. I swear it's a bit that he's doing. And tell you what, Mark, we might take a slight departure and go do an actual mission instead of trading. I definitely got the shoulder pads for it now. I found some of these in a box. Also, Mark, if you see anything I'm wearing, don't think this is what usual people wear. I am a fashion travesty and tend to wear whatever I find in a box or is the easiest thing to put on.
Thank you for visiting Encore, Stanton's capital of
Oh,
commerce.
Phaedrus, that's good. That's good.
Welcome
Beneficial
to the
outcomes
ASOP
for
vehicle
stay.
retrieval system. Please visit us again.
All right, we'll get the bus. I really gotta wait 35 seconds for that. Hold on. That's not the helmet I was wearing when I got... it's because I've got a ton of stuff here. Well, I guess I can play dress up. I'm gonna wait for the bus to get here. Oh yeah, Mark. Well, I mean, take your time. Take your time. Like, believe me, this game isn't going anywhere. Do not let the fear of missing out rush you into making a hasty decision. All right, we're gonna get dressed.
Tram now leaving the station.
Do I have an undersuit here? I do. Aha. All right, all right. Oh, those are some fat pants. Do I have skinnier jeans? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Gideon, tell me more about this completely new state-of-the-art railroad management game. It's alright. I think I had to do it from control panel. Like add remove programs. I've got my fare. And just a trifle to spend. Oh? It's not on the add remove? Oh, that is odd. Ooh. I gotcha, Gideon. Well, Gideon, I don't know if it would really qualify. Like, are we looking as more like company-based, or... Because, like, we're looking at full-on railroad management, right? Like, the whole company. Because some people do stuff like that similarly in Railroads Online. Because you actually have to drive the trains and build out the rails, and it's all first person. And that's quite fun. But, you know, even working as a group, that's still more train focused instead of railroad company focused. That's right, Moonraker. I gotta pour everything I am under these 2 armored pant legs. Alright, Mark, we're gonna take a trip to one of the 2 ship stores in the game. You know, Waterwick, I have not. But I've heard good things about it. So good, but I'm probably not gonna play it because I would do the exact same thing. Tell you what, Revenant, give me a second. Let me rotate it slightly. Rotating, rotating, rotating. What does it sound like now? Do I sound different? Am I coming head on? Or am I slightly to the right? Ooh, actually, hold on. You just gave me... I need to check something right quick. Sorry, Mark. Give me one moment. I need to check something. Logitech G Hub has been doing this thing that resets my gain, and I forgot to check it today before going live. So let me check that right quick. Yep, it did it again. No, not 0. All right, there we go. A little more rotation, huh? Rotating. Alright, so you guys are going to get my backup microphone while I'm working on this. Because now it's like, uh-oh, the last thing you plugged in, we didn't like that. So, permit me a moment while I get things working again. Until I do, we are on the crappier backup microphone. I say crappier. It's not crappier for what it is. And I'm sorry you guys got the Windows sound. No? Testing? Maybe? Alright, I think we're back on the correct microphone now. No, and Revenant, G-Hub has been having a lot of issues lately. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was me for the Windows doo-doo-doo. Alright, so anyway. Mark, this is on display. This is the Anvil Hawk. For whatever reason, it's facing away from us. But this is one of 2 ship stores in games. We don't have access to all the ships just at this particular store. But for example, yeah, that's actually the Hawk. That's the one that's on display. My favorite ships, the Drake ships, are unfortunately not sold here. But let's say you want to get into I don't know, a gladiator. Although I wouldn't right now. I love them, but they're very neglected. These things are forgotten. It's like 1.9 million. You're probably looking at, once you get the hang of things, probably a week or two of work. Tops. I mean, maybe longer. It depends on how fast you go with it. Something like a Carrick, this big old honker, this thing is gonna take you a while, because it's 26 million. And prices vary. Like on average, you're looking somewhere in the couple of million range. Now, once you start getting into things like the 600i, which is chunky and big and has no real use for now. I say that for now, for the Origin fans out there. They cost a bit more. Or the 890 jump. In fact, would you like to see an 890 jump? We'll go do one of these missions. The Grey Cat PTV. AKA the golf cart. I'd rub it. Yeah, Defender's actually a good choice, too. Now, you see, Mark, if someone pirates you or steals your ship, you can just get it back via insurance. Takes a few minutes, but you can just, claim it, get it back. Anything that was on board, you do, lose, but... Do I have a fight ship here? I think I do. What do I have here? Oh, yeah. Yeah! I got plenty of things here. Oh, I should take the mission. Whoa! That's a lot of combat assistance. Whoa! Jeez Louise. I didn't realize they, Wow. Oh, it's not available. I'm sure it'll pop up here in a little bit. Yeah, you're right, in Revenant. Let's take the Buccaneer. I'll just get back to the station, claim it. Oh, Bo. Yeah, of course, Mark. And you've seen the big thing that I've been flying around in. That's the Drake Caterpillar. That costs right below 5 million in game. And that's a bit of a larger ship. I like it. This guy doesn't sell water. I just realized that. That's right, Wad. Mark, I don't know if it'll matter for you, but I know a lot of people that play in South Africa connect to Europe. I think they get a little bit of lag, but... Man, that is a lot for service beacons. Who might this be? Keel, is that you? I don't think that's you. Ooh, almost went too early there. Muzz, I'm gonna say 250. or 265. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm gonna say.
Now arriving.
Now that's true, Mark. Much, how much is the MSR these days? I've got one in my scoundrel pack that I would gladly turn into the Corsair. Ah, it was you, Zeeks. And yeah, Yeti, have a good one, man.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Hello.
Ah, we mean
and
in-game
welcome to Riker Memorial
price.
Spaceport.
I would go 3 million, 3.5.
Metropolitan area. We hope you have safe travels
3.5.
wherever
All right.
your final
Claim the Buccaneer.
destination may be.
That'll give us time for that mission to pop.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Maybe the mission will pop. Guess we can accept the call to arms while we
Please
wait.
be aware that while in the Stanton system and on our
Sorry,
planet,
Mark. I'm
all
talking in
common
USD.
laws
As far as the pound conversion, I'm probably not the best guy to ask. I guess we could do a combat assistance while we wait. I'm not gonna. Why am I getting all these that are like 60 million away? Can I get one
Your
close
personal
by?
belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage at all times.
None of these are. None of those are close by. None of these are close by. Well, darn. Hey, loudest.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Really, Hans? Were they
Please be aware
280 last
that
time?
While in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah, loudest. Alright, I gotta wait 20 seconds on this Buccaneer. That's it, Tom.
Latest travel information. Be sure to
That's
check
it.
departure and arrival boards conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
Uh-oh. Get him some... Where did he go? Did he just fall through the... Ooh.
Your personal belongings are your personal
Welcome
responsibility.
to the ASOP
Monitor
Vehicle
your
Retrieval
luggage
System.
at all times.
Really, in Revenant? It actually cares about that?
Vehicle selected.
Alright, Mark,
Stand by.
you're about to see the coolest, bestest fighter
Your
ever
vehicle
built.
has been delivered to the solid-
Don't you dare listen to those people who mention things like arrows or
For the latest
the
travel
Gladius
information,
or
be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
literally any other ship. Oh yeah, what? That always works out super great. All right. Here it is. The Buccaneer. I love the Buccaneer. Ha! Get in. The Buccaneer from Drake Interplanetary. Features Kung Fu grip action. And not much else. All right. Hey, Mason.
Systems are online.
All right, let's get out of here.
You are clear to launch.
Hey, no worries. Meds have been taken. There it is. Boarding in progress. Haha. Actually, give me just 1 second. Okay, sorry. I am moving things around. Just pulling my monitor a little bit closer so I can actually use Toby correctly. Alright. Oh, and rather, I'm sorry. We'll make the joke here in a little bit. But yeah, see, Mark. This is the Buccaneer from Drake Interplanetary. It's fast. It's got tons of guns. Well, that's actually kind of where the pitch ends. It's fast and, yeah. Cannons? What cannons? I'm all on repeaters, baby. There's actually no storage. This is basically a dedicated fighter. The storage is whatever you can fit in a backpack. And honestly, I'm surprised they even let me put a backpack in here. Oh, we're going local. We're going farmer's market local. Okay. Alright, we'll just travel to Area 11. Jump from there. Yeah, like, see, Mark, let me put it like this. You see this light right here? This light works. This one don't. Yeah, exactly. Like, the only thing you can get in this ship is whatever you can keep on you. Also, Mark, guess what? No ejection seats. So basically, if you wanna do something in this ship, you are committing to the idea. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I should comm screen there. Okay, there we go. You know, Chark, that probably would tax my power plant. Sadly, we're gonna have to fight 2 Drake ships here. I hate Drake on Drake violence. We should be uniting against the Aegis oppressors. There he is. That's gonna be my target. I'll wait for him to wake up before I go in on him, though. Alright, he's awake. Come on, Bubby. Oh, he's not awake. He is not awake at all. There he goes. Now he's waking up.
Congratulations.
Well, that didn't last very long. Where's the other guy? There he is. The AI is not doing well today. I'm just gonna wait till they start moving around. No, Mark. Yeah, we're actually about to EVA around in space here. Once we deal with these guys. because we're actually going to have to board a ship and deal with some folks on board, and they're not particularly bright, so it'll look really cheesy. But yeah, no, there's full EVA action. In fact, if you EVA and fall into a planet's gravity field, you'll just, fall forever and eventually smack and die. You see, for example, we could just land in here, inside the ship's hangar. In fact, that's super easy for, pooping this guy out of the way. Oh, there's the 300i. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go on board the old-fashioned way. Honestly, Adrian, you might have just actually had a server that was working with its AI. You're not wrong. Gideon, I love the... Okay, let me tell you what I like about Drake. Drake has this one-sided attitude. Of they have to fight everybody. Like, they just gotta fight everybody. And, like, they're kind of like that chicken hawk from Looney Tunes. Like, let me at him, I'm a chicken hawk. And nobody else cares except Drake. They've got this scrappy attitude that nobody asks for and nobody is asking about. And yet, they're still there. I mean, lore-wise, I also really appreciate them when they go, fine, if the government doesn't want us, we'll just sell to everybody. That's just, I appreciate that. Okay, that's a dead guy. Hey, buddy. Judo chop. I'll look in here anyway. Yeah, that's it, Adrian. I need this door to open. There we go. Nope, no transmission thing there. Judo chop. Judo chop. No device here. Looks like it'll be down in engineering. Engineering, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use a gun in because of the range. Come on, open the door. Standing down here when I come off the ladder, or it's gonna be real awkward. What? Oh, I forgot my gun. Oh, hey, look, they're all dead. Or they're just not. Oh, no, there's a guy. We're just gonna follow him and judo chop. Yes, sir. Can I borrow that? Who is calling me? There's a guy. Where in the world could this transmission thing be? Usually it's down here if it's not in those areas. I got 6 shots left. Yes. Come back, come back. Don't you... Why are you running? Why are you running? Don't run away from me! Yeah, Adrian, have a good one, man. Have a good day. Good luck with unpacking. Judo chop. Oh yeah, just stand there. Okay. Where could that device be? I have no idea what that means, Keel. Well, I'm not gonna get this data transmission thing. Who is calling me? Keel, why you gotta keep calling me? Why you gotta add direct messages? Oh, no, Tom, not at all. You know how many times I have guffed this mission? Seriously, like, okay, so I have failed the halt the data transmission portion. Where in the world could the transmitter be? Ah, Robinson. Let's just circle back and double check here. Usually it's mounted around here. It's not here. I guess I got a few people I have to clean up, don't I? Sorry, buddy. Not your day. No one in here. Let's drop this gun for a... Whoa! A different one. I want to figure out where that is now. Can it be in the medical room? It is! I've never seen it in here. Ah, well. I'll check next time. Tom, I don't believe you can, but if you just put your in-game handle in, that would work, I believe. Hello, vastness of space. Actually, we'll go the other way. That'll be faster. Also, have these elevators stopped working for you guys? Half the time I cannot get them to work. Alright. Yeah, see, Phaedrus is onto something. You keep your name the same, it makes it real easy to win stuff like that. Alright. So, Mark, the mission we just did, pays $45,000. Or credits. You can make more if you find the little doohickey and then shut it off. But you can make even more by taking another mission called Call to Arms, which pays you about $500 minimum every time you kill a quote-unquote bad guy. So, you know, you can take out 15 people, $45,000. We didn't really spend a long time doing that mission. We are, however, going to take this gun. Never turn down a free gun. Yeah, and that... Where is it? Where'd it go? is the 890 Jump. That is actually a flyable spaceship. I'm not a fan of it, because it's all that, you know, useless, swanky stuff, but, you know, people enjoy the swankness. I understand, I just, you know, it's not my bag. Gideon, I would go engines first. Do I have someone on my wing? I keep hearing the sound of hitting a body. Okay, looks like I shook him free. Yeah, I would say engines first, guns second. Otherwise, you're looking at more like, you know, the Ion or Inferno. Hey, David. Whoa. Sorry, taking a swig of water. All right, we'll take the Caterpillar back, get back on the road. Well, I feel like everybody could do better with a Buccaneer. Yeah, Mark, get some sleep, man. Get some sleep. Red. Retaliator. Hold on, is that tally just floating?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Yeah, McNugget? Are they that hard? Have they been, like, discontinued or unmade or whatever? Someone has abandoned a Retaliator. You see, Mark, if I was not a smart man, I could try to gingerly park on top of this thing and finagle my way inside. Of course, one slip and I would fall to my death, but, we're just not going to chance that by not doing it, because I've done things like that before and learned my lesson. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just leave it to that. Yeah. I pulled up short, but oh well. Oh yeah, right. I thought it was yours. Oh, Wadowik, you'll enjoy Popeyes. Popeyes is good. Just okay. Listen, Wadowik, if you go to Popeyes, please make sure you have water before you start to eat them biscuits. Or whatever you guys call them. whatever the American biscuits are over there, they're very dry. And a lot of people make the mistake of trying to eat them, and they don't have anything nearby. And you're gonna want something to wet your whistle. Oh, thanks, Phaedrus. I wish I could have done more with it. I didn't come in fast enough.
The ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Hey, Wade. Good to see you, man. Where is it? Where is my kitty cat? There it is.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
ArcCorp is proud to bring the universe closer together. ArcCorp, investing in
Your
tomorrow's
vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit.
Oh, Wardy, I'm excited for it. I am excited for it. I like that the roof elevator goes straight to the top.
And welcome to Riker Memorial
Like, that's nice.
Spaceport,
More ships should have
servicing the greater area
something like that, you know?
We hope you have safe.
Negative, Gideon. In fact, Gideon, very rarely do I drink tea. Unless it's like, you know, the winter. When I drink tea, it's like peppermint tea. Or, you know, berry hibiscus. But yeah, Wardy, like, I'm excited for the Corsair. It's a lot of gun. A lot of gun. You know, McNugget, I've eaten candy like that. Like that chalky stuff. That's my favorite right there. You guys remember those, like, candy watches? Which is like a bunch of chalky candy on a string with, like, a blocky watch face? Oh, yeah, Wardy. I mean, we've got, what, a month? Oh, wait, this is my, This is my anti-people being too close to me anxiety spike. It's an emotional support spike. It's, here, let me get up so you can actually see what this looks like. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, see? Like, right there. So, like, when you have to go to, like, a school reunion, and that person you don't like who's now pretending to be your friend runs up to you and like, oh, Wade, good to see you. And they come up to hug you, bam. Spike. It's an emotional support spike. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, McNugget. Oh, I miss those. Do they still have those? I might have to go buy some.
Engines online.
Because the door is open.
You are clear to launch.
Well, you see, McNugget, that's why it's a spike and not a, I can't really say that on stream, can I? Actually, that reminds me. Alright, Moonhopper, are you still here? I wanted to let you know, I started watching Breaking Bad finally, and I have made it through 2 episodes. And I'm gonna go a little bit further to give it the benefit of the doubt to see, you know, because I feel like, you know, this was made in a different time of television. But, do they ever do any sort of redemption with Skylar's character? Whatsoever. And also, the thing that she gives him for his birthday. I'm not gonna go into specifics, because, you know, we're on stream, and there could be some chillins. But the thing she gives him for his birthday in the first episode was so poorly done. Like, never in my life have I seen such a badly done whatever that was supposed to be until I'd seen that. Like, that was... Like, I know it had to be on network television, but still... Like, really? Like... That was bad! Like... And that wasn't even like a oopsie on purpose bad. I mean, like... Just... the most mechanical, inattentive, like... It's like the actor didn't know what they were doing, and... I just... I'm sorry, like, that was borderline offensive to me, seeing that part. Like, that was... I would give it a few more episodes, but yeah, it feels definitely like a slow start. You see, Phaedrus, like, I don't know how far you got into it, but I'm definitely having trouble acclimating to the show. You guys are getting into some DCS, huh? Now, Phaedrus, that's fair. I've lost a lot of family to drugs. Either, you know, in a ditch or jail. Actually, wait a second. Is he getting out? Sorry, I had a great uncle that was sent to jail for life for meth. But I think he may have got his sentence commuted. Like, they're still making him serve several years, but... Huh. I need to go double check that. Yeah, Lars? What's it for you? The content, pacing, or what? See, Gideon, I don't know. I don't know if I should get into Ultra Sims, man. And yeah, Maz, is it really that detailed? Like, that sounds... Okay, well, it sounds frustrating. But it sounds like initially it would be very fun. See, Lars, that's the episode I'm coming up on. I've done the first 2 episodes. Granted, you know... The show started in 2008, and I feel like television was a different thing then. Because you didn't have, you know, streaming. So things were kind of built in a more network TV format. Yeah, it seemed like there was a whole thing about, like, anti-hero contraband involved organization shows like Breaking Bad, Peaky Blinders, it's another one. There's more. I'm flying and talking, and it's hard for me to, you know, do both. Yeah, Steve Waterwick, I keep thinking that The Sopranos was like a 90s show. Oh my. gonna have fun? Come on, turn red. There we go. Hey, Danad. Yeah, this isn't even my mission. I just wanted to buy some alcohol.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Come on, turn red. And know you're going to. Is he on the ground? Is he grounded? We could just land on top of him. Ooh, that's tempting. Boop. Come on, flip over. Like a turtle. Come on. Let's flip you over. There you go. There you go. I don't think they're doing too well. I think the AI on the server is having a conniption. We're just gonna go land, and if they wake up and start shooting, we'll kill them. We'll kill them. Yeah. Hey, Raven, welcome back, man. Bidding of a friend, huh? What'd your friend need? Oh, Seneth, do you have a crime stat? Oh, thanks, Dan. Thank you, man. You know, wait, I guess it'd be more tortoise-like. I guess turtles don't really get flipped over a whole lot since they're usually more water-bound, I guess. All right. Anything here? Nope. I think someone's been through here in the last couple of minutes. Was that an explosion I heard? Well, maybe I'll get the good loot. Oh yeah, oh yeah, no. There. Put the count there. Put that. They can, honestly, they can keep the VR too. Hey, crazy. Senate. I wish it came in Klesher Yellow. I need to hydrate. All the arrowheads. You know what? Someone else can have the arrowheads. Not a fan of the arrowhead. Well, sadly, no masks in here. But the question is, who did our flyby? Yeah, Phoenix, have a good night, man. Hey, Ace. Oh, yeah, it's never about the money. It's about the fun. Oh, whoever it was. They're off radar now. I forgot to buy cargo. I was there looking for stuff. Got distracted. Forgot to buy cargo. What a class act. I totally know what I'm doing. Crazy, we're just doing some trading right now. Incentive, that's totally not you out there, right? Somewhere on the far edges. Pinging me while I can't ping them. Yeah, I totally forgot to buy some cargo. Second chance to get shot. Yeah, Ace, I know. Oh, you know what? I should load this thing. Just in case I need to use it. That one comes preloaded. Oh yes, and if I have, that is nice. Very nice. I mean, I could do without the cargo inside, you know, the inmates. We can just drop them off at the closest settlement. You know what would be really funny right now? A2. Wait, I think it does. Because most of the Toby settings are in-game right now. Yeah, Senef? Would you like a cut of it? I feel like I know the answer to that. That's weird that I'm getting less stuff on scans now. Don't like that at all. Alright, we're on Walla. It's dark. That means direct shot to ArcCorp. Radar. That's a shame. Thought I was gonna get a new paint job out of this, but never mind. Yeah, and Revenant? Robinson, did you? Thank you, man. Oh, yep, there it goes. There it goes. Thank you, man. Where are you getting all that? All right. You know what, on Revenant? Maybe I'll just slow boat it to area. You know what? Nope, that's like 600 kilometers. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Maybe slow boat it from Baijini. Train Revenant. Looks like, oh, nope, never mind. I was gonna say you've got some time. I'm on the far side of Area 18, but sadly, I'm about to pull into the restricted area. Send if I want to, but 600 kilometers from there? Nah. Oh, Freedom might be in it. Oh, Muzz, no. No. I'm kind of glad, too, because if I saw it, then I would probably, stop playing.
Landing gear down.
Oh, and Revenant, sadly, I'll have to probably wrap up soon, but I will be on my way to Crew L1. And yeah, Raven, have a good night, man. Oh yeah, PBRs. Talking about how this latest IPA is so great. We can come up with various ridiculous IPA names because they all taste the same, so... You know, you gotta give it a crazy name to make up for its complete lack of anything decent. It's like, yeah, man, if you checked out Dan Magnum's Last Stand Steel Reserve, it's like, what is it? It's like, oh, it's an IPA. It's like, oh, so it's gonna taste the exact same as the last 20 IPAs. Yeah, but it's got a cool name. Sorry. I shouldn't bash IPAs. They do that themselves. I think we can squeeze 2 in. Yeah. We can squeeze 2 in. Hey,
Complete. Have a pleasant stay.
66 was watching. Rich, you actually, okay, so you can't really mine with a cutlass, like you can put the rock in it and go mining with that. But if you mean like mining with a ship, your starting bet, your only bet, is basically the prospect. Yeah, Dave? Oh, thank you, Julio. Alright, sell this cargo. Actually, I'll grab a drink first. Because turns out my character is thirsty. You guys are drinking water, right? You know, hydrating.
Worlds to exploring the stars. Our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together.
Ah, gotcha.
Investing in tomorrow's future.
Rich, let me ask you. Would you be willing to accept credit donations so you can actually try out the mining ships? Or, well, really, if you're going solo, mining ship. And see if you like it without having to grind all hardcore for it first.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times.
Because, like,
Their job is your safety.
between Robinson and everyone else, I'm sitting on a pile of money that is simply not getting used right now. And since there's a wipe, you know, pretty much guaranteed to come with 318, I'd hate for you to have to grind the minimum 2 million to get started to try it out, just to lose it when the wipe happens.
From transforming worlds to exploring the
And, like,
stars,
you can mine and make a lot of money with the rock,
Universe
which you can,
moves
toss in the
ahead.
back of a cutlass.
Investing
Holy
in
crap.
tomorrow's future.
Thank you.
Yeah, I see you. Give me a minute.
Like, I throw, money to anybody who needs it right now. Artex, it's not specifically November, it's whenever 318 happens.
Servicing the greater Area
But,
18 metropolitan area.
as slow as it's going, man, that could be January.
Final destination may be.
Well, yeah, Maz, I want to, but I want to make sure it's something that he's okay with. Because, a lot of people enjoy the grind, and I don't want to just ruin. It's about making sure you do what they're okay with. It's about
From
consent.
transforming worlds to exploring the stars, ArcCorp is proud to
Welcome.
bring
Rich, that would
To
probably
the
be a
ASOP
good way to get
vehicle
started.
retrieval system.
ArcCorp, investing in tomorrow's
Do you want?
future.
Are you okay with money for a cutlass and a rock? I put that away, right? Because if not, no worries. I just want to make sure. Freedom, they're not really too frequent. They just had to do a few recently because of database things. I doubt we'll see one for a while after 318. Oh yeah, Artex with a prospector. Yeah, you'll make that super quick.
Trap now approaching.
I mean, Rich, you can if you'd like. I will probably forget about it. But yeah, it's Nomad Nick in game, right? Sorry. Oh yeah, do that. Give it to some newbie. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. Heck yeah, Hans. Thank you, man. Thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. Oh crap, actually, that helps out a lot. I'm gonna have to eat on the train too. I didn't even think about that. That won't be that expensive. That is... Train is actually fairly cheap when it comes to food. Alright. Yeah, so between cider and train food, I think I am set. I think I am good. Ah, nah, McNugget. Yeah, Hans, have a good night, man, and thank you. Yeah, Rich, I mean, quite literally, I don't think any of it's my money in the first place. You make it back, just pass it around to some newbie. That'll give you the amount you need to get a cutlass, to get the rock, and any of the parts you might need. Yintra, I've actually, with some proper balancing, I think this one is actually going to do all right. At the very absolute worst, if I don't like it for that, I can repurpose it elsewhere. But this one, like, I'm growing to be better with it, and as long as I don't type so angrily, I have nothing to worry about. Yeah, what? You need 2 milli? Let's see, we'll put the, actually, nope. Revenant, whatever it was, it cleared up. Like, I shook my keyboard and nothing really came out, but... I mean, what? I'm entirely willing to, man.
With convenient connection trams across all major commercial areas of Arcon.
Ah, you got a prospector. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Hey, Django. Sadly, they're probably all gone. When you bed logged, where were you specifically? Like, were you parked on the ground or in space or what? Space? That's weird. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, usually in space you're fine. Personally, I don't trust bad logging because sometimes stuff like that happens. Yeah, actually, Randir's got a good point. Maybe check your local or go back to your primary residence and see if your stuff is there. That happens to me a lot. I'll wake up in a place, not have any of my stuff, and it's been sent back to Area 18. What is going on?
Now arriving.
Yeah, see, Muzz, I don't trust it. I do not trust it. Never, ever, ever. I will not bedlog until the game officially launches. Unless there's, like, some sort of emergency. Ah, yeah, that could be it. Yeah, the infinite load screen.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I'm sorry. What
Obey
all did you
security
lose?
personnel at all times.
Was it stuff that could be purchased or at least easily replaced?
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
It takes all of us working together to keep our group safe and
sorry.
secure. Be vigilant and report possible threats every time.
Ah, yeah. I'm sorry, man. I am. That sounds like a character reset. Hey, Zom, good to see you, man. You guys ever think about this? Just like all these exposed wires just hanging out when you're like, you know, burning through an atmosphere. A lot of that on Drake ships. A lot of that. I mean, the acceptance part is definitely, you know, a thing that's needed, but still. I am getting some frame rate lag. Oh yeah, some I didn't think about that. Django, how far into space were you? Like you weren't still close to a moon or planet, were you?
You are clear to launch.
Oh yeah, the F-55. I've actually had pretty good luck finding the F-55 at Korea. Yeah, exactly, Smoke. Like, why are there exposed wires in the first place? Wow, that retaliator does not want to go.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Honestly, Django, there could be a chance that that's it. Like, if you logged out, someone could have came along and either jumped directly onto your ship by accident and exploded, or just something else, because the ship will persist for a little bit. Yeah, I would always do, like, dead space. Just absolute. My God, that's a lot of ships. Guess everyone's leaving Area 18, aren't they? There's the Carrack coming in. 2 Carracks. Got a Cutlass. Gaskey's in the Titan. Django, that bar can depend. Usually the best rule for bed logging is, if you're gonna do it out in the black, super far from anywhere. Like, basically jump, cut jump, and then just, like, seriously, middle of nowhere. Yeah, see, Phaedrus, that's the part that scares me. Granted, I've done really dumb things, like logging out in an NPC ship. Yeah, Wadwick. Have a good night, man. I'm gonna go hangar this at Cruel 1, and that's probably gonna be me for the day. Yeah, CR-Tex, that scares me. I can't bring myself to do it. I cannot trust about logging. Yeah, Sean, thanks for coming by, man. Hey, Dimensions. Sadly, we're gonna be wrapping it up soon. I'm just about to shutter this thing in the hangar. Yeah, Dimensions, you getting inside that, or getting into that raffle thing that Oztech was having? Oops, sorry, I keep bumping this. What do you call this thing? The talk box. Microphone. I need to find a better mount for it, or mounting direction. Oh, Dimensions, Oztech guy in the chat was like raffling off like 1 million credits, and people had to guess the number for it. The word catcher, yeah, I like word catcher. Word catcher is good. We should use word catcher. Ah, wait. Oh, yes. Spicy landings. All right, here we go. All right, we'll just keep things in engines for now. You know, in Revenant, I think I know what a macaroni foam would look like. Does that count? Uh-oh. I hope that cutlass isn't there for... Oh, it's there for me. Bye-bye. Nope, I need that shields. And I can't see anything now. I got my stupid finger in the way. There we go. Yeah, Death. Although I'm actually about to hang it up. Well, that's not a good sound. Ooh, that's not a good sound.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. That request has already been granted.
Oh, I'm sure it has.
Proceed to assign.
Okay, have I done this right or have I done this wrong? I've done this wrong. Whoa! I just ate the rest of the station, didn't I? Yep, no, I ate the spindly thing. Out of flares already? Man, let me tell you about the lack of flares on this thing. Like, how are you supposed to dodge anything? Those doors are still closed? Are you serious? Doors, do you want to open? Do your job? Doors. Okay, well, there I go. Darn. I feel like I could have survived that if the doors had not, I don't know, gone on strike. Yeah, and Rev... No, don't feel bad. I'm not even gonna press charges. That was fun. Like, I enjoyed that. I was just waiting for the doors to open. At first, it was like, yo, yeah, let's give you the far side. And then just not open the doors. Like, you land here, but we're not gonna open the doors for you. It's like, no open. Only land. But that was fun, though.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, Revenant, I'm sorry. Although I'm gonna go ahead and claim some stuff while I'm here. Keel, I requested landing, but the doors wouldn't open, even though I repeatedly circled around. I was landing under fire, but, without the doors opening, there wasn't really much I could do. Nice, Zenith! Nice! How'd you get CS? I didn't press charges. Yeah, Smoke, it happens a lot. I honestly wish you could call from much further away, and the doors would start to open from much further away, but, you know, that's things to be improved upon. Alright. Well, that was fun, but sadly, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. Yeah, that would be it, Zenith. Yeah, inside Armistice. Well, you guys have fun. There will always be tomorrow. In the meantime, I want you guys to have fun, drink some water for old Jack, and, actually, bit of homework for you, if you get the time. Come up with things for me to do on the train for about 20 hours while I'm on it. I'm thinking about bringing the, buying and bringing the Cyberpunk Red Player's Handbook so I can read it on the train and learn the system, but at the same time, I kind of like traveling light, and you know, that's a big hardcover, so that's a to be decided. So, and that might take a few apple ciders. But hey, Chris, hey man, thank you. Thanks for coming by, man. All right, you guys have a good night. Please enjoy yourselves. And Sinnoh, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. So, you guys have a good one. And, as always, until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.